Hey everyone, it has been a while since I've uploaded a video here because I usually share all my tips and tricks over on my Instagram at SharonYWS. However, after receiving many requests from you, I've decided to film this video to talk you through on how I look after my hair on a daily basis because my hair has gone through so much chemical treatment, especially with coloring. I've had my hair colored for at least 10 years and I've had my hair bleached and highlighted for at least 5 years, all the way up till beginning of this year when I've decided to just get an all over color. So I feel like when it comes to looking after colored or chemical treated hair, I know a thing or two because my hair has now gone back to its bouncy, shiny state. Also, I'd like to mention that my hair is naturally dry and frizzy, but I have got loads of it thanks to my mum. So this is all my hair, which you can see is pretty thick, and I never have to worry about using any sort of hair extensions, which I'm quite grateful about. So anyway, I like to wash my hair with a shampoo that is intended for color treated hair because obviously my hair's undergone color treatment, and this is actually not my natural hair color. It's about 3 shades lighter than my natural hair color, which is black, I would say. And the shampoo that I love is by Weel because it doesn't contain any sulfates. I don't know if you're aware, but sulfates in a shampoo can actually strip the color of it. So this one doesn't have any sulfates. It also doesn't weigh down my hair, so it just leaves my hair feeling very fresh after I wash it. And I am the sort of girl that feels very happy when my hair is freshly washed. Yeah, so speaking of washing my hair, I don't wash my hair every day. I wash it every other day because I feel like washing my hair too frequently can strip it off its natural oil. So I would highly recommend washing your hair at least every other day or every second or third day, which is what I know some people do, but I can't sort of stand too much grease on my hair either. That's why I prefer to wash it every other day. When it comes to hair conditioner, the one I love is by Olaplex. This is the Bond Maintenance Conditioner. And what I generally like to do is after I shampoo, I focus the conditioner on the bottom half of my hair, and then I'll go on to remove my makeup, wash my face, wash my body, etc. so that it stays on my hair as long as possible. It says to leave it on for about 3 minutes, but whenever possible I try to leave it on for even longer than 3 minutes. So when it comes to drying my hair, I like to bring my hair to one side and then sort of like squeeze all the water out in between a towel. I don't like to sort of like, you know, rub my hair against the towel vigorously because I feel like that can damage your hair, and you just have to remember that when your hair is wet, that is when it is at its most fragile state. So you need to treat it with care, and it's best to squeeze out all the water gently by sort of squeezing it in between the towel. Then when my hair is wet, I like to treat it to a vitamin. So I call this my hair vitamin. This is by Weel Coconut Cocktail. It smells amazing. Every time I put this on, I feel like I'm somewhere tropical because of the coconut smell. And so I put this on when my hair is wet. And then just before I blow dry my hair, I like to treat my hair to the Weel Supernatural Spray. I just spray this liberally all over my hair, and this spray is actually activated by heat. It's supposed to help keep the freeze and humidity of the air at bay, and I definitely see a difference when I use this. I also like to think of it as a heat protector from the heat from the hairdryer. So when I blow dry my hair, I don't like to blow dry it until it's 100% dry. So for one, because I've got a lot of hair, and to blow dry it completely, it will take me a long time. And also I like to minimize the time that I treat it to heat. So I typically blow dry it until it's about 50% dry, and then I'll let it air dry naturally. And when it's 50% dry, I sort of smooth it out with a hair oil. This one is by L'Oreal, which I love. It doesn't really smell of anything, but it just does the job of smoothing out my hair and just leaving it nourished. Then once a week, I will spend some time and do a hair mask. So the hair mask which I love is by Olaplex. This is the number 3 bond builder. They call it a bond builder because it's supposed to build the bond within your hair. So I will wet my hair and then I'll apply this again on the second half of my hair. I don't generally apply anything too heavy on the roots just because I feel like it can weigh down my hair. And then I will either wrap it up with a hot towel or I'll just leave it as it is for about an hour, and I can definitely feel my hair absorbing, like soaking up all of the goodness of this stuff. Like I feel like although my hair has gone through a lot of chemical treatment, but because of the treatment that I've given, you know, because of the treatment that I've treated my hair with, I feel like that is why my hair can continue to look shiny and smooth. So I definitely think spending some time looking after your hair, treating it to a mask every week will make a huge difference to the health of your hair. And one thing I would like to also say is, you know how I've mentioned that when our hair is wet, it is at its fragile state. So I don't like to use a brush that is too fine, or maybe should I say too okay, I just like to use a Tangle Teezer. So I use a Tangle Teezer when it's wet to sort of detangle, because I feel like a lot of combs out there can sort of tug and pull your hair too much, and that can make it break. And Tangle Teezer is something that I have used for years, and I just love it, and I feel like it is gentle on my hair, whether it's wet or dry. When it comes to styling my hair, I am pretty low maintenance. I don't like the feeling of having anything sticky on my hair, so you very rarely see me using any sort of spray or sort of soap spray, just because I don't like the crunchy texture. But if I really need to refresh my hair on the second day, you know, sometimes it can get a bit oily on the roots, I will use my good old Batiste Dry Shampoo. I'll just use this and spray on the root area to sort of refresh it and take away the grease. This is the travel size, which I love, and my favorite is of course the tropical scent. And also sometimes I would use the Label M Resurrection Dust if I want a bit of volume on my roots, just because my hair is so thick and so heavy. Like at the bottom, I feel like it can pull down the root area, making it look flat here. So to give it some volume, I would sort of lift a section up and then dust the Label M Resurrection Dust here, like on the root area, and then that sort of like give it some texture after I work it into the hair with my fingers. So that's basically it. This is all of my hair care routine that I do on a daily basis to sort of treat my hair and to look after my hair so that it maintains its shine and bounce. Hopefully you find this helpful, and don't forget to give me a thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't already. If you have any suggestion for my next video, feel free to give me a comment. And until next time, bye!